Hi, honeybees. My name is Raven. This is Eden. That's Jasper over there. There he is. And welcome back to our channel. Subscribe to become part of the hive. Be sure to like and ring the notification bell. Thanks, honeybees. Enjoy the video. Meow. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm super excited. We have finally made it to the final 4 episodes of POV point of view. The final 4 chapters of POV point of view, the 3rd and final episode. It's been quite a journey to celebrate our final episode, short-lived, but still. To celebrate the final episode, the finale, I have a sour apple. I have a sour apple for Loco. I've been saving in my fridge for a special occasion, and I think this is it. I can't think of another time I would want to drink this except for the finale of POV. It's been a wild ride so far. I cannot wait to see how everything ends. If you have not seen part 1 and part 2, make sure you watch that before you watch this. All right. I'm super excited. Let's go. Let's do it. Resume. I've never had this before.
Jane?
Ooh, that's not bad. Tart. And I'm a responsible drinker, so I also have water.
I thought you were sleeping.
Oh, shit.
I was.
I forgot he was still at her apartment. Like,
You know
go
what?
home, dude.
That's my apartment across from here.
Oh. Really?
First
Which
scene.
one?
That one. Right across from here on the end.
Oh, my God.
You're kidding. What a coincidence.
What's it?
You're such a bad liar, Jane. You're such a bad liar.
Yeah, what do you know about that?
This bitch is crazy. Frank's on to you. He's on to you. Why are you still there, though,
No,
Frank?
but do you think you could go to my apartment and pick me up something to wear?
Why don't you go home, Frank?
I guess I could do that.
Why doesn't
Did you
she
get the keys
loan
from
you
the
a
pocket?
sweatshirt or something? Or a robe? And you can walk across the street to your apartment if you
There's
don't
a
want to go there
clothes rack
shirtless.
by the bed. I just need a shirt and a pair of pants.
Okay. I'll go over now.
Literally, no one will care if you walk over there in your underpants. It's fine. Just go. Why would he stay there? That's so weird. That's so weird. I guess he's into it. He's into stalkers. Speaking of stalkers, we're back at this guy, Peter. Gotta keep track of all these basic male names. Now, was he obsessed with her before he met her at the cafe, or did he start this obsession afterwards? He like realized, I think it was after he met her and then was like, oh, actually that's that famous model, and now he's obsessed with her. What? She needs to take that down. She needs to take that down. Why do you have that up still? A photorealistic drawing you did of your stalker. I would not want to stare at that. In my bedroom, I would not want to stare at that. Ooh, this is so sour. It says sour in big letters, and I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it to be sour. Back to snooping. He's got, was that a big old bruise or something on his leg? Oh, right, from when she hit him with the elevator door. Oh, shit. I'm all trying to see. Oh, shit, and now she's in his apartment, and she gets to snoop his apartment? Like, why would he let her over there by herself? They're gonna look across the street and see each other snooping in their respective apartments. Oh my god, is he gonna find the painting she did of him? that would be so freaky. I would love to see how he reacts to that. All the paintings she made of them together, like, so creepy. There's no way he's gonna... Oh, yeah, see, he's finding it. There's no way he's gonna find this sexy. Quick, in the comments, do you think he's gonna find it sexy? Or not? We'll find out momentarily, I'm sure. I think he's finally gonna get creeped out, because this is really a lot. This is too much. Although he's been pretty chill about the whole situation so far, like...
How did you get to the phone?
I crawled. How you doing?
What the fuck?
I just thought I'd call. Are you having any trouble finding your way around?
No, I found
Frank,
the
just
phone
go
for
to
you.
your...
Good. How do you like it over there?
What the fuck? Frank, just go
Strange
over
down
there.
here. I mean, it's impressive.
Yeah, it's not mine. I'm just staying there till a friend of mine moves in. Are you ready to
Can't.
come back?
I can't take
was
this,
just
dude.
leaving.
How would you like some coffee?
I prefer tea.
In her own apartment.
You got it.
Okay.
This is so
Well,
weird.
I'll see you in a minute. Bye.
Why would they call? Frank, you need to leave. They're both weird. They're both super weird. They're perfect for each other. They're made for each other, because... Nuh-uh. None of this is okay. Oh, God. Oh, my God. None of this is okay from anybody at all. They're all weird, shitty people. I hate... Ew! I hate all of them. I hate everybody.
Thanks for bringing me my clothes.
Oh, my God.
There's no problem.
This is fun, but I hate this. I've hated this whole thing.
What are you looking at?
You?
He's in love. He loves the crazy bitches.
Because I like it. Or because you're a mystery. Because you're beautiful.
Frank knows the crazy bitches do it best.
Not
He's
beautiful.
into it. He's so
Yeah.
into it.
I want to be beautiful.
Yes, you do, Jane.
I think you're stuck with it.
You take those pictures of
help it.
yourself. You know you're pretty.
Don't say that.
She looks very porcelain doll
Jane,
to
it's
me.
true.
She is pretty.
Frank.
She's just a fucking freak.
Please. I'll fix us something tea.
Sorry I'm cursing so much in the finale. It's the Four Locos getting to me already. It's making me crazy. Ugh.
Can you drive?
Yeah?
Can you?
Great. Let's go out for dinner.
Are you sure you feel up to it? I don't
Frank.
think you're well enough yet.
I gotta get out of here. I'm not used to being cooped up. Besides, I feel great.
I'll get dressed.
Oh my god. This is so weird that he's still there. Go to a hospital if you're that not bad. Have her walk you to your apartment and put you in your own goddamn bed. You weirdos. I don't know why I'm complaining. The whole last episode I was like, I want this to be a love story. I want them to be in love. And now here they are, it's happening and I'm ungrateful. So they're going about it. Oh shit. Oh no. I might have to block this out. Oh my god. I keep forgetting about, like, the B plot. Does Frank think it is a coincidence that his apartment is across the street? Well, it is a coincidence. Like, they didn't know each other before they moved there. I don't think he believes that she didn't know, though. So I think that's what this is referring to. So no, I don't think so, no. I think he's finding out that she's obsessed over him, and that's like getting to his head. Like, he likes that because he's also a freak. Like, maybe he has a praise kink or something. Okay, Who represents the most danger to Jane? P, Barnes, Lieutenant Edwards, Frank. I don't think Frank is dangerous. He's just weird, but in the same way that she is, so they're good for each other. Lieutenant Edwards, he asked her out, but hasn't been dangerous. Definitely P, because what the fuck? With the mask and the cutting and the phone calls, Barnes is creepy too, the security guy, but he hasn't done anything to her. P has done stalker shit. Stalking should be a punishable offense in its... Yeah, I think so. Don't stalk somebody. Like, Jesus. It's okay to have strong emotional feelings towards celebrities you don't know personally. It's okay to have parasocial relationships. Now, not necessarily. I mean, I do think it's okay to have, like, strong feelings, like you really, really like and admire a celebrity. That's just kind of like celebrity culture. I think that in and of itself is fine. It's just when you, like, do too much with it and you start to stalk the celebrity and you start to, like, reach out to them personally. But if you're not doing that and you just have strong feelings, like, that's fine. I know that's not what this is implementing within the story, but I'm still gonna say true. We live in a... Wow, I feel like I'm predicting everything that this is gonna talk about. We live in a culture of celebrity, and it is... I think it's not good. I think the parasocial relationships and the admiring and comparing somebody else's life to yourself in a way, like, I'll never be as successful as this rapper, this model, I want to be them, blah, blah, blah. I don't think that's healthy. And, like, feeling personally close to a celebrity at the end of the day, I don't think is healthy mentally. So, depending on the level of obsession. So I'm going to say not good. We're getting introspective on this one. All my own feelings about, like, celebrity worship are coming out. Because I used to be a big, celebrity, obsessed person. And I've worked on that over the years. I don't trust Frank. Actually, I do think, honestly, I think he's, like, at face value. Like, I really, honestly, truly don't think he's hiding anything. I think he's actually just a weird guy who likes this weird woman, and he's being absolutely genuine about it. So I would say he is trustworthy. I think maybe, sure, I would trust him to, like, watch my drink while I'm at the bar or something like that. So I'm going to say false. I do trust Frank. Frank likes Jane because she is beautiful, smart, troubled. I think beautiful's a big part of it, but does beautiful make up for all that other crazy shit, like the paintings or the images and lying to him and taking him to her apartment and all that, like, weird over the top? I don't think that's just because he finds her beautiful that he's forgiving that. I think he likes the weird, troubled, interesting part of her, and he's just, like, really curious about her on top of thinking she's beautiful. And she hasn't shown to be smart yet, so I don't think it's that. Frank likes Jane because she is troubled. I have a lot to say about this episode. There's too much emphasis on personal attractiveness. Yeah, I think so. Beauty's only skin deep, you know? Beautiful people have an unfair advantage over other people. I mean, like, conventionally attractive people, yeah, I feel like there is some sort of advantage there of how you're seen in the world compared to unconventionally attractive people. So, generally, yes. Because if Jane was not attractive, even if Frank liked crazy girls, if Jane was not beautiful, as pretty as she is, there's no way that he would be asking her out still. He'd have ran and gone to the cops if she was doing the same shit, but she was, like, ugly, you know? Sex is beautiful, ugly, nasty, hard to get, all of the above. It can be any of these things, so I will say all of the above. Jane hasn't confided in Frank about her true peril because she doesn't trust him. Because she doesn't trust him, because she is ashamed, she doesn't want to appear foolish, is confused, is not an honest person. I think a few of these are true. I don't think that, like, she knows him enough to trust him yet. She seems like not the most trusting of person. I do think she is ashamed. I don't know, maybe about this one. Maybe is confused about her feelings, and obviously is not an honest person because she's been lying this whole time. But the biggest reason, probably, she's ashamed and just doesn't want to think about that part of her life, you know? She wants to start anew with Frank. Well, that was a lot. That yeah, this finale is gonna be pretty wild. Not like the rest of the game hasn't been already. All we got here is Peter's grooming kit. Oh shit. He's got a clamp in there, razor blades, some sort of, that looks like the end of an airbrush thing, but it's probably not. Some sort of like weird little tools. This reminds me of like a bone cutting kit or something like that, or like what a doctor would use to like test your reflexes. But scary though. Scary though, still. Okay, and that's the only thing we get to explore on this episode. It's interesting what they choose to let us look at, because out of everything that we could be looking at. Encounters, here we go. Peter, P. I don't really want to hear from you.
I met this guy. His name is Peter. He's really interesting, kind of mysterious, and very, very smart. He used to be my best friend's boyfriend, but once he got a look at me, it was like she didn't exist anymore. I'd really like to see him again. I hope he calls soon. I think we're really right for each other.
Peter. Peter, that was a lot. He wasn't even the friend's boyfriend. They went on one blind date, I guess talking over the newspaper, but it's funny how he's created such a deep fantasy and then he's playing as Jane. Like, play your fantasies out in your brain like the rest of us, Peter. Jeez. Jane, let's hear from you. How you feeling? A lot going on.
I wish the phone calls would stop.
Me too.
I kind of like the idea of going out, but it makes me really nervous.
Why? You like him so
I
much.
get the feeling he's going to ask me some pretty serious questions, and I guess I'll have to give him some serious answers.
You can't hide forever, Jane. You can't hide forever, Jane. You gotta open up. Honesty is the best policy if you want a healthy relationship. You can trust Frank. I know it. As annoying as he is.
Could this get any weirder?
Yeah.
I mean, how would you feel if...
Don't ask me how I feel.
Well, let me give you the inventory.
Okay.
You wake up in someone's apartment.
Mm.
You have no idea how you got there.
Mm-mm.
You've been whacked in the head.
Mm.
You can hardly walk. There are erotic paintings of you
Yeah.
all over the place.
Yeah. Leave.
And the individual who created this Alice in Wonderland nightmare is about the most attractive and appealing person
What?
you've ever met.
Appealing how? Appealing just because she's attractive? That's the only appealing thing about her so far, Frank. So he really is just, it's really just because she's beautiful. He doesn't like crazy bitches. It seems, I guess. He's not into the crazy. He just thinks she's so beautiful that he's forgiven every weird thing that has happened. Which is a lot to forgive. Like, she could kill you. But as long as she's beautiful, I guess. I don't need to review. We know what happened. Let's resume. This is gonna be a long ride, folks. Ooh, they're out to dinner. Finally, we got our date. This is all I wanted. This is all I wanted. I know I keep complaining about it, but I did want this. I did want them to go out.
Why are you staring?
You know, you're about the most fascinating person I've ever met.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
You don't know me.
I'm working on it.
I guess I like that.
Ugh.
So when do you intend to tell me what's really going on?
What do you mean?
Well, who are you?
You left him alone in your apartment, Jane. He was gonna figure shit out. Did you think he wasn't gonna snoop? And at least see the paintings? Find your portfolio?
I'm Jane. Bowl. Duh.
Yeah, he
I
figured.
used to live in New York. 'Cause I 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 used to live in New York. ' And less than 6 months ago, I was on trial for murder.
No, less than 6 months ago, Jane Williams was on trial.
Damn. He knows you. He's got
How
you.
did you know?
A top New York model kills a photographer who's trying to rape her. Come on, that's a big story.
Obviously, he's heard of this.
And besides
Jane.
that, yeah, I saw your portfolio.
Jane is so stupid. Of course he was. You
Look,
left him
I'm
alone in
sorry.
your apartment like 2 or 3 times.
But usually, you know, when
And
I
you
get
didn't
hit
think
over
he
the
was gonna
head and
find your
dragged into
portfolio?
somebody's apartment, I get a little curious.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
So you know everything about me.
No, just what I read in the papers.
Well, doesn't it bother you? I mean, how can you even want to be with me?
I guess I like dangerous women.
Okay, so he does like so he does like the danger a little
I'm
bit.
sorry.
He does like the freaky part. It's a
You
mix.
were
It's a
acquitted.
mix.
You didn't do anything wrong.
Frank, I don't think you understand. I killed a man.
He deserved it.
In self-defense, yes?
See, he's so understanding.
He was someone I worked with. Someone who I thought was my friend. I just wanted to get away. But now I wish I'd let him do what he wanted, because
This guy committed an act of violence. It's not your fault.
You don't have to let yourself be assaulted, Jane. You can self-defend.
I took someone's life.
He deserved it. He shouldn't have tried to do that.
I know he was trying to hurt me, but
Yeah, it was his
it's
fault.
just, it's so hard to live with. Most of the time I wish I'd died instead.
Oh, you can't do that. I mean, this guy was trying to violate you.
Frank is so
I said
understanding.
I provoked him.
He's annoying, but I do
What
like
did you
him.
say? Come on, sucker, I dare you to rape me?
They said I was an exhibitionist, that the way I looked, the clothes I wore, that I get off on turning men on, and that I use my sex to get what I want.
Oh.
You were just doing your job. The guy had no right whatsoever. And besides, you know, you don't have to be good looking to get raped.
That's true.
Frank, I used to
Aw.
want so
Frank
much.
has good morals. I think.
Now I just want to be okay.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
You're getting there.
I hope I'm not proven wrong.
I don't think so.
I think my choices have made him a good guy because I
I've
want him
tried
to be a
so
good guy.
hard to simplify my life.
I want Jane to have a
I
good
tried
guy.
not to be the person I said I was at the trial. I live alone. I don't date men. I don't wear makeup.
You have to be whatever you are.
What I am scares me.
Good one, Frank.
Why?
Because
This is a riveting
it's
scene.
true.
I'm trying not to
Why?
speak over it, but I can't help it.
Everything those lawyers said about me. The way I am with men. And I like it.
She is an exhibitionist. She likes people looking at her. She just doesn't like when they get too close. I feel you, Jane.
Jane,
I
you
can
ask
understand
those
that.
lawyers, those men, what they do is some friend of theirs.
That still doesn't mean you're inviting them to
guy
attack
who
you, though.
worked- Some bigger, stronger guy held them down against a desk and fucked them in the ass. You ask them what they do. You ask any man.
Damn, Frank.
Look, you were just doing your job. He got what he deserved. It's done. It's over. You want to be forgiven or something? Okay, fine. I forgive you for having stepped on a bug. Huh?
Pretty intense themes. This chapter's really going deep.
Besides, if you were dead, what the hell would I be doing tonight?
I'm so glad they had that conversation. That's what I've been wanting this whole time, is just like fucking honesty so they could build their relationship and we could have a happy ending. I keep flipping if I want like the most interesting ending or the happiest ending. Maybe it's both. I'd like to think it can be both.
Hey, thank you.
Fucking bitch lady. Don't let strangers into your apartment building.
I couldn't do it again.
Oh, we're still
If
having
I were
this
ever in the
conversation.
same situation, I couldn't kill anyone.
Oh, you could. You almost
I would
killed
choose
Frank.
to die instead.
No,
Don't even think about it.
that's not true, Jane. You literally almost
I couldn't
killed
live with
Frank
myself.
the other day.
I can't live with myself now.
Look, it's not gonna happen again.
Because you're
Think
with
it
me
might.
now. I'll protect you. Yeah, Peter.
Why are you
Peter. You could kill Peter. You could kill Peter, and you
Because
should.
I
You
am
should.
who I am.
I
And
am what I
men
am.
have always been after me. And I've always liked that. And I've been able to handle it
Now they're getting too close.
until I killed someone.
Jane.
Get over it, Jane. He deserved it.
Someone's after me now.
You mean me?
Well, maybe you are. But I mean someone else. Someone who might be dangerous.
Who?
I had a friend. Her funeral's tomorrow.
Mary.
She used to communicate with the man through the personal columns, and he responded back.
Oh, thank God she's telling him
I
about
overheard her
this.
phoning in a message once, and after that, I followed their correspondence.
Wow, everything's getting explained. All the questions
Really?
I had previously, she's finally talking about them.
I never told her that I knew about it.
Oh, that's good to know, too.
Well,
Mary didn't know
it
that
was
Jane
also
knew.
romantic.
That's why she
It was
disguised
like
herself.
a living soap opera.
It's all
They'd
coming
never met
together,
each other,
folks.
and when they finally decided to meet, I went to the place. I just wanted to watch. And he thought it was me that he was supposed to meet, and, well, he got upset. And I ran out. The next day, Mary was dead.
Jesus.
They say she committed suicide, but I'm not so
Oh.
sure.
I just realized I can pause and I didn't have to be talking over their dialogue the whole time. But it's probably better that I don't pause because then this episode's going to be like 3 hours long. But I have to say, this is riveting so far. So I'm trying my best not to talk, but just know I am riveted and I'm really happy where this ending is going so far. I'm happy that Jane's opening up about all of this so she's not alone and Frank can fucking help her with this scary situation. Okay, let's keep going.
Have you told the police about it?
They interviewed him, and, well, they think he's innocent. But he scared me. He saw my face. He's been where I live. Am I just blowing this way out of proportion because of what happened to me? I mean, every time the phone rings, I just freeze.
Help her, Frank. Answer the phone for her.
I just want this to be over.
Ooh, I want Frank to kill Peter or for Jane to kill
When I
Peter.
left New York,
Maybe
I thought
together.
I could leave everything behind. I brought it all with me.
I think it'd be better if Jane killed Peter.
I'm scared
But
to go
then, like,
outside.
Frank
I'm
took the
scared to go
blame.
home.
I want you to come home with me
And then, like,
tonight.
got let off, and then they live happily ever after, so that
Oh, Frank.
Jane doesn't have to be famous
We're
for murder
already
again.
Roommates. Come on, let's just move to the next building for a day or two.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's been one night,
And
Frank.
my phone never rings. Okay?
Okay.
Frank, you should be offering to answer the phone for her and, like, call the cops and deal with this or something. But I guess being safe at his place works, too, as long as they're together. So if anything happens, they could double team murder Peter. That would be cool, right? Murder couple. Carol? Do we all remember Carol? I think that's her. Seeing the two people she hooked up with on a date. That's crazy. Yeah, Jane literally straight up took Carol home and fucked her. Like, I feel like we overlooked that. We didn't spend enough time with that fact that she did that. Like, no problem having sex with women. It's just men that she needs to go really, really slow with, which, understandable, you know? Can't judge her for that. Damn, Carol's coming back? Resurgence of Carol? Is Carol gonna watch them do it? It's only fair. It's only fair. Cool, she said. Carol was in... Frank knew that. I mean, Carol knew that Frank liked Jane. Actually, I'm just remembering. Carol did know that he liked her. I don't think... She didn't know it was the same Jane as she hooked up with. But I guess that's not a huge deal, because she's obviously not jealous. Or maybe she secretly... She didn't seem jealous at all before. Oh, are they finally gonna fuck? I wasn't even paying attention. That's crazy. I didn't think that was gonna happen so soon. I thought that was gonna be like finale. I mean, like last chapter. How much of this are we gonna watch? How much of this are they gonna show? Let's find out. Let's all watch this together. Oh shit. Why are you groaning? Your undies aren't even off. Yep. Uh-oh. Second thoughts. She's getting triggered. Oh no. Uh-oh. No. Jane, fight through it. Jane, no, fight through it. Oh no, she was triggered. She's not comfortable yet. Oh no. Frank, no, don't stop being understanding now. You just need to go slow. Just go slow. He should have tried to be like, okay, we don't have to do anything. Let's just take a break. Calm down. You can stay here. It's fine, you know. Rape is oh my god, I don't even want to read this question. Rape is a natural instinct for men which society represses. No, I don't think it's a natural instinct, and it shouldn't be. And if anyone thinks that way, they're wrong and disgusting. I strongly disagree. I don't want there to be fucking rape in this other than the flashbacks. I don't want her to get raped again. I trust institutions and authority figures. Well, I don't want him to be too evil because we already got Peter as our villain and I can't handle much more than that. So I'm just going to say not much instead of not at all like I wanted to say. Rape should be a capital offense. Absolutely. I support capital punishment. Now, this is a pretty loaded question. We had a whole like week at school in high school, we had a whole week about like debating capital punishment, and we heard a story from like a girl whose dad was murdered, and she was talking about how even after that she didn't agree with the death penalty, and we had to do this whole thing. So, it depends on the crime. Personally, I feel like if you murder, you should be murdered. Like, bad murder, not like self-defense murder. I don't like if you like murder a kid or you like murder your wife for no reason, then I think that you should also die. Women should carry guns for protection. No, I think guns should be banned for everybody. In a gun-toting world, maybe, but I think we should just get rid of guns altogether. So I'm gonna say false because I don't want anyone to carry a gun. I do think Jane should shoot Peter, though. She could stab him. She, you know, doesn't have to be a gun. Rape is a crime of passion, sex, violence. Rape is not sex, and rape does not come from love or passion. I don't believe that. That kind of like is an excuse to make it seem like not as bad. Like, oh, he just really loved her. Like, no, that's complete bullshit. Rape is a crime of violence. Jane was never raped at all. Now, this is what I've been thinking about. Because they keep saying she killed him in self-defense because he tried to rape her. And I hate that I have to say rape so much. I hate that word and I hate talking about it. But that's where we are with this game. Can't avoid it, right? In the flashbacks, they imply that it never goes like all the way there. Like he was getting really close to doing it, and he was on top of her, and she fought him off last second and killed him before he could like actually. So she did get assaulted, but I don't think she got like actually all the way raped. Like we can call it that for sure, yeah, because it was assault, and I still think she was in the right, but I don't think it actually went all the way there. So I'm gonna say true. Still, of course, she can be triggered. Still, of course, everything else makes sense. Like, it's still not a downplay. Like, it's still, assault is assault, you know? And it would have turned to that if she hadn't defended herself. There is no security. If someone wants to break into your home, they will. If they want to, they will. Yeah. You know, if somebody wants to do something, like, they'll do it if they want to and given the option and they can do it, you know what I mean? Jane ran away in a panic from Frank because Frank was overly aggressive. She is prudish. She is traumatized. She is a delicate flower. Men are prudish beasts. He's definitely not brutish. I don't think he was aggressive at all. She definitely was just triggered. We saw the flashbacks. She got uncomfortable. You know, if you hook up with someone, of course, you don't want to think about when you were assaulted. And if it reminds you of being assaulted, you're going to be traumatized, you're going to be triggered. And obviously that's why she panicked. I have had phone sex. I haven't. I don't think I have. But for the sake of the story, let's be interesting and say true. Not me opening up about my personal life with these questions. Who is most capable of taking another person's life? P. Barnes, Lieutenant Edwards, Frank, Jane. Well, out of everyone on this list, the only one we know for sure has killed someone is Jane. We think Peter might have killed Mary, but we don't know for sure. Like, that hasn't been confirmed. I think he did, but again, she could have killed herself. She could have. Barnes, he's definitely creepy and did a lot of like bad things, it was implied, but he also has never confirmed to actually murder anybody, I don't think, unless I misremember the court case. I don't think he killed somebody. I think he like harassed somebody. Lieutenant Edwards, he's a cop, so he could have killed somebody, but not in like the way that they're talking about here. Taking a person's life, he may have done that during his job as a cop, but I think it's different a little bit. Frank, I don't think Frank could kill someone. Jane has killed somebody, and I want her to kill again, so I'm gonna say Jane. I would just want her to kill Peter. That's what I want for this ending. I want her to kill Peter and end up with Frank. That's what I want. Explorer. Phantom Demon? What? What? We're getting supernatural? There's a ghost now? What? There's already too much going on. Don't give me a ghost. I can't. No. No. What did that say? Edwards? Edwards evaluation. Okay. Jeez. Whew. Dr. Andrew Borden, psychiatrist, Vancouver Police Department. Case, blah, blah, blah. Subject, Daniel Edwards, detective. Okay, so This isn't a report that Lieutenant Edwards wrote. It's a report on him from March 8th, 1998. This is my final report on Daniel Edwards. I have met with him 7 times over the past 4 weeks. I am recommending that he be put on temporary leave. Oh my goodness. So he is a bad cop. I mean, oxymoron. Daniel first came to me under the order of his superiors after he was accused of beating a suspect in the interview room and breaking the man's jaw. Daniel was put on probation for that action. Wait, what? Beating a suspect in an interview. Oh. At our first meeting, Daniel did not feel any remorse for his behavior. In fact, he felt as if the suspect had gotten what he deserved. Well, depending on what the suspect did, like if you're a suspect of murder and you probably did it and you're like not fessing up or they know you did it, I'd want to punch you too. But then again, I'm not a detective. Daniel displayed an incredible amount of anger at our first meetings, as my reports will attest. As the sessions went on, I came to realize that Daniel's violence was directed towards men who had somehow hurt a woman that Daniel had taken a liking to. Oh, okay. All right. The man whose jaw he had broke had been brought in for questioning on a domestic violence charge. Okay. I'm a little more on Daniel's side now. Daniel admitted that he had become instantly smitten with the man's wife, and wanted to protect her from this demon husband. Okay. He also wanted to punish him and teach him a lesson. Okay. Alright. Lieutenant Daniel's morals are all over the place. Okay. That was a roller coaster. Oh, there's more. Let's continue. Daniel has confessed to me that he often falls in love with the women whom he comes into contact during his job. So this is a pattern for Daniel. So with Jane, this is not the first time this has happened. He just obsesses over women and then he wants to like be a white knight for them. Okay. He does not think that there is anything abnormal in this. Well, that's weird because it is. Okay, so he's not self-aware. He believes that it is his duty as a police officer to protect women first and foremost. Okay, he is suffering, I mean, cool, from what I call the Ivanhoe dementia. His notions of chivalry are overblown to the point of psychosis. I am worried that his affection for these women might turn violent. I am suggesting 2 months paid leave with twice weekly counseling. Jeez, dude. We're real deep into Edward's psyche. I didn't think we were going to get this much on Lieutenant Edwards, but every character, we're getting so much about them, like, which I appreciate. It's great to like know all these details, but so he's like white knighting, like Robin Hood murdering for these women. But it's not just like all women in general, it's just all these women he's fallen for his cases. Wait. Oh no. We don't have the interactions. No. Oh no. Okay, these are the, okay, yeah. We don't have interactions this chapter. Oh no, that's my favorite part. Yeah, everybody's a little morally gray, at least in this game. Frank is like the most normal one, but he's also a little weirdo. But I feel like at the end of the day, Frank's kind of just a dumb guy who doesn't see how weird and dangerous this truly is. He's just a dumb, nice guy. Oh, Jane. And I don't dislike Jane either. Like, I want what's best for her. But I think she definitely needs therapy because she's not handling things very well.
Frank?
I'm sorry.
Oh, good.
So am I.
He's being understanding. Oh, good. They're communicating.
I rushed you. I
See,
wanted you so much.
this is going how I wanted to go.
I'm sorry, I'm such a mess.
Don't apologize. You've been through too much. I can't believe I did that to you.
It's not your fault.
You didn't force
I
yourself
wanted to
on
be
her,
with
and you stopped when she said stop. Maybe you should have tried to take it a little slower for her
Jane,
sake,
I won't
but
be alone tonight.
if she was giving it back, then she wanted it for a minute, and then she just got
Neither
triggered
do
and
I.
changed her mind, and that's okay,
I just...
As long as you can understand
I don't
that.
know
You
if
didn't
it'll
do
work
anything
again.
wrong. Neither of you
I
did.
know. It's okay.
I like you with your shirt off.
Jane. You horny little demon.
Turn on the light. I want to see you.
I look awful.
You're beautiful.
He had his shirt off like the whole time he was at your house. Aw. Aw. If they were a couple, this would be a really cute way for them to communicate. Like, just every night on the phone looking at each other across the window. Oh, how cute. How romantic.
I think your shirt's on backwards.
Oh, some window play to start. Okay. We're slowing it down. We're going back a few steps. We're starting with some window play.
Jesus.
Slowly, we will make it back across the street again. We just gotta
shower.
start at square one.
Okay.
Aw, good. He's gonna come back over. Aw. I'm getting so serious about these characters. Like it's a real movie.
I don't know if I can handle this.
I don't know if you can either, Jane, to be honest.
I totally freaked when I was over at his place. When I felt his weight on top of me, I had all those old memories. They came flashing back.
Well, maybe you should be on top next time, and maybe that would help that problem if you were, take some control.
But I really like him.
Yeah.
I've never met anyone like him before.
You don't have to do missionary if missionary triggers you.
I want to be with him.
And you can, Jane, and you can.
I hope I can go through with it.
I believe in you, Jane. I feel like I have such a complicated relationship with both of these characters. I love them and I hate them. And I'm invested and I think it's ridiculous. But I love it. Oh. Oh no. Who's gonna get murdered? Someone's gotta get murdered, right? In the finale, someone has to die, right?
What's keeping you?
I can't imagine we made such boring answers that nobody gets killed at any point.
Let me see. I thought you might be naked.
Just wearing pants.
People down below are gonna see his penis.
You're amazing.
It turns me on to excite you, Frank.
No, don't stop.
Okay, just immediately getting back to being sexual, but as long as we're not touching, it's fine.
Frank.
Oh, shit. What? No! He's in her! No!
Most amazing woman.
Oh no, Frank!
Jane!
Frank, go over there. Oh, I'm glad he saw. Save her, Frank. Save her. Oh no. What? Oh my god. Showers are dangerous. Not inherently. I believe in demons. I think I do. I think so. I believe in angels. I do. Are they implying that Jane's an angel? Because I don't know about that. People who do bad things aren't evil. They're just sick. God, it depends. Some people probably are just like evil, but bad things in general, you're not necessarily evil because you do bad things. I think Peter's evil, but that's not necessarily what they're asking, right? So I'm going to say true. They can overcome it. I do think he is sick as well, like for sure. It's okay to use a fetish object for erotic stimulation. Not if that fetish object is a person. But if it's like a picture or something, sure. Like wearing a wig, if that gets you off, like I don't see anything wrong with that. I want to know like how these are affecting the story. Like, what am I doing for myself here? What am I doing for the story when I answer this way? Power is a measure of force over time, the ability to make others suffer, to be respected at all times, available to intelligent or hardworking persons, necessary in order to be respected. I think power is about respect. I don't think it's about suffering, really, but I suppose you could make people suffer with power. Let's not get into a whole intellectual... let's not get into a whole thing about power right now. I'm just going to say a measure of force over time. That just makes the most sense to me. I would be a better person without anger, fear, enemies, money problems. I don't think money problems make me a good or bad person. I don't think I'd be better if I was richer necessarily. I don't have enemies. I am very, am afraid of a lot of things, but I don't think that makes me a bad person. I think without anger, I'd be a happier person and therefore a better person to myself. Again, sometimes they're forcing me to get introspective. I feel like I'm taking it too seriously. My dream life is most often colored by demons or monsters, the mundane, fearful personal situations, visions of the future, sexual fantasies. I mean, I've had like dreams like all of this at some point. Most often though, I guess just like I have dreams about like friends and family and stuff like that. So personal situations. I sometimes injure people without intending to. I think we all do. You know, we all hurt people sometimes and we don't mean to do it. It is wrong to hurt people who have not hurt you under any circumstance, who do not deserve it, except when they threaten you. I think you shouldn't hurt people who do not deserve it. Peter deserves it. So we can hurt him. Still no interviews? But wow, we just finished chapter 11, which means the next chapter is the last chapter, I think. I'm pretty sure it's only 12 chapters, so this is going to be it, guys. This is going to be it once we finish exploring. Let's explore. I hate that there's no more... What? That there's no more of those interviews. Phantom Demon. I didn't see him at the time of this. Are they implying that Peter's a ghost? He's not. I don't think he is. I guess Frank sees him too. They're putting in the idea of a phantom demon pretty late in the game. Like, are we gonna see a phantom or a demon or both in the final chapter? Like, why are they just introducing this now? I'm confused. Okay, resume. Last one. Oh my god. What is gonna happen? What is gonna happen? It's the last one.
Well.
And I still have like this much Four Loko. I have barely drank this.
What do you want?
Look, I just wanted
to Ooh,
see
it's just sour.
Talk to you.
Oh my god, Peter.
Don't be afraid, okay?
Peter's psychotic.
Look, why don't we go somewhere a little more private? Somewhere a little more comfortable. Look, I really don't want to hurt you.
What's more private or comfortable than somebody's own home? Where else would you go? Nobody else is there, but of course it's private.
Sit.
I guess you just meant over to the couch?
I've never done anything like this before.
I don't believe you.
I'm sorry. It's just, I've never met anyone like you.
Do you really think she's gonna fall in love with you over this?
And
I think his mental judgment is too clouded. Because how could he not know how insanely creepy he is being?
Never seen, you know.
Obviously, she doesn't want to talk to you.
Like something that isn't real.
Breaking into her home is not gonna make her want to fuck you, dude. Like,
you're better than a dream.
Please.
He's just gone. He is gone.
I'm ordinary.
Oh, don't even talk about ordinary. I know all about ordinary. I'm ordinary. You're a goddess.
God.
You know, I haven't been able to think about anything but you since the moment we met.
Some celebrities have people who think this way about them and try to break into their house and shit. Like, isn't that scary? Like, some people are actually like this with strangers.
When I saw you at the alibi room, I couldn't believe my eyes. I thought you were there to meet me.
Ooh, that awesome soundtrack is back.
Maybe you were, huh? Just didn't know it.
This lady's haunting voice, which I've grown to love. I loved it from the beginning.
Like the star of some movie that's been playing in my head.
She is defenseless. Save her, Frank.
I dream, girl.
Jane, murder. You can do it. Stop touching her. Oh my god.
Damn it, don't do this!
Run, Jane. No! 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 You should have just clicked the button, Jane. Click the button to let him in. Oh my god, this is so scary.
An emergency! Who's there? I need to get in! We'll call the manager.
Get her, Frank. Save her. If my choices led us to like a tragic ending, I'm gonna be so upset with myself. Oh good, they're on the roof. She could throw him off the roof. Oh my god, I'm so anxious right now. On the roof. No! Get off her! Damn, this is happening to her twice. Oh no. I can't watch. I can't watch. I can't do it. Don't give up, Frank. Oh, thank God. Do not give up. Oh, he's trying to kill her? Oh, shit. Is this her trying to get away? That's what. Okay. That's a good defense, Jane. Slowest elevator in the world. Oh my god. The ticking clock, the anticipation. No, she's not in her place. Frank, she's on the roof. She's on the roof. Take your power back, Jane. Take your power back. She pushed him off the roof. I was hoping she would stab him or something, but I'll take what I can get. On one hand, I'm like, Frank, you didn't get there in time to save her. But on the other hand, I'm happy that Jane saved herself. And now Frank is there for her afterwards, which she needs. But damn, This happened to her again. Like, if Jane had a nickel, you know what I mean? Love this song. Is that it? Is it over? What happened with Barnes? What happened with Lieutenant Edwards? Anything? Did we just forget about them? They weren't important? Woo! Former New York model arrested for murder again. Yeah, I feel like the jury would find it suspicious that it happened again. Then again, she is a model that men are gonna get obsessed with. So it makes sense that it would happen if it would happen to anybody twice, it would be someone like her. Vancouver, an unidentified man fell to his death last night from the rooftop of an apartment building in Gastown. Police say that he was a victim of homicide. Jane Bowl, a resident of the building, was arrested and charged with murder. The identity of the man is being withheld by the police. An unnamed source inside the department indicated that either the man might have been a police officer or a police officer may be under investigation in connection with the death. Okay. I don't know how Lieutenant what's-his-face is connected really to Peter, but... Oh, he did interview Peter, so that's something. Miss Bowl, also known as Jane Williams, was charged with murder less than a year ago. Yeah, less than a year ago. Twice in 1 year. In the United States. She had been accused of killing a fashion photographer in his Soho studio. After a lengthy and sensationalized trial, Miss Bowl was acquitted by a jury of all charges. Are you gonna be that lucky twice? Well, it's not lucky because she should have been acquitted, so. Miss Bowl left New York and returned to her native Canada, where she changed her name from Williams and pursued a career as an artist. Oh, okay. Just following her art. Friends of Miss Bowl, we knew that. I didn't know she was like selling it maybe. Or maybe she's not. Friends of Miss Bowl stated that she is a kind, passionate person who is not prone to violence. According to the police department source, Miss Bowl is being held under suicide watch. Oh no, I mean, makes sense because she was really messed up about murdering someone the first time, even though he deserved it. And Peter also definitely deserved it. And there she is being capable of murder again, and she didn't think she was. Miss Bowl claims that the victim tried to sexually assault her and that she was defending herself, said Detective Ron Stewart, who is handling the investigation. Miss Bowl's defense is eerily similar to her New York murder trial, in which she claimed that the photographer had attempted to rape her during a photo shoot. Both situations make sense, though, like a obsessed stalker, a photographer when she's a model, you know what I mean? But she would have had bruising on her neck like that. Surely that would have been evidence to her case, right? A friend of Miss Bowl, who asked to remain anonymous, said, "I know she's innocent, she's just unlucky, that's all. There's something about her that attracts these kinds of men to her, and she's enough of a fighter not to let them have their way. She'll get out of this mess, just like the one in New York, you'll see." Yeah, well, it's not her fault. Like, it's not. And she is connected, I guess, a little bit to the death of Mary, so this poor woman just has death around her. She has to kill to survive. Is that it? Is that really it?
She's a minor girl.
That's the end. Are you kidding me?
Ripping herself apart.
Cop out.
She's got a
Cop out, bro. There needed to be something else, dude. Something. That's how it ended. He got pushed off a roof. We must have done the boring answers again. I didn't do any of the like messed up answers, and that's probably why we got a boring ending. But you know what? You know what? I really shouldn't complain, because I literally like said earlier in this episode that all I wanted was for Peter to be killed, which he was, and for Jane and Frank to end up together, which it was implied that they do because they hugged at the end. Yes, she's still on murder trial. Who knows what'll happen with that? But I got exactly what I wanted, and I guess what I wanted was boring at the end of the day. It was still a fun episode to go through. It was still... Let me pause this. As much as I like the music. It was still fun. Like, every these 4 chapters were fun too. Every chapter, all 12 of them, have been a ride, have been really interesting, you know, so I guess I can't complain too much that I didn't get like a super explosive ending. I don't know what I was expecting. I am actually like happy with how it ended. It just would have like, I would have liked to tie up a couple more loose ends, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. I I picked the best that I could. And I'm satisfied with the story at the end of the day. So that was really fun, actually. It was fun. It was cringe. It was sad. It was introspective. It was a whole mix of things. I think I like this one more than Tender Loving Care because I at least liked the 2 main characters to some degree. Sometimes I didn't, but at the end of the day, I did like them and want the best for them. Whereas in Tender Loving Care, I didn't want the best for anybody in that situation, and I still ended up with something boring. So this one I feel like was more interesting and fun overall. I liked the story a lot more. I thought there was a lot going on there. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any other game suggestions, let me know. I love interactive story games like this. I think they're super fun, but honestly, I'm up for anything. So like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Thanks for watching, honeybees. Make sure to like and subscribe. Bye!